Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome to this very special episode of our podcast. 6 months are gone by, and I was planning my activity for next 6 months. That's when I had a thought, what are we doing? Are we really connecting with ourselves? And are we understanding the importance of our goals, importance of ourselves? Is there a harmony between our body, mind, and soul? And that's when it's a sync for our growth and success.
Coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success. It's no secret, friends, you have a purpose and you have the highest potential. Dream it, believe it, achieve it. So dream big, truly believe in it, and achieve it 100% to live the life fullest. And I want to join hands with you on this mission to learn and grow together, to engage, enlighten, and empower. Yes, this is solo episode of your host Jyoti G on Stars of Learning podcast. Let's begin.
So let me start by asking you a question that changed the way I think about life. So, who is your true life partner? So take a moment, whatever comes to your mind, who is your true life partner? I'm sure you might be thinking it's your wife or a husband, or some of you may be thinking your mom, dad, or your best friend, or you're even a pet. That's what even I thought. But until I realized the truth that your true life partner is your body. So your body is with you from your first breath to last breath. So it supports you right through your best moments and your toughest challenges, whatever it goes through. If your body stops functioning, nothing else matters, right? So it's a reminder, to care for it deeply, because when you do that, right, it'll care for you in return. So does that resonate with you? So let's deep dive into this episode, and I'm giving this episode a name titled as The Art of Rest. 7 steps to serenity in a busy world. So to begin, friends, the forgotten element is rest. Okay. Uh, we have seen that kind of a survey, research articles coming about, or the rest. Uh, Many people are deprived of it. So when we think of health, most of us focus on exercise, diet, or even mindfulness, right? But there's one crucial piece that often gets overlooked. That's rest. So, what do you understand about the role of rest in a healthy lifestyle? I used to think that, rest was just about to sleep, take a break. But being part of a wellness community, right, made me realize something surprising. Rest is not about just about sleeping. It's about restoring, rejuvenating your body and mind. So without it, even the best fitness, what you're working out, nutrition plan you're into, it won't work. So this insight, right, it led me to an author, Dr. Saundra Dalton-Smith. Okay, her concept on 7 types of rest. And let me tell you in detail, it was an eye opener for me. And in today's episode, we are going to deep dive into these 7 types of rest. How can they transform our life? And if you already know about it, still good. Tune in, because it may refresh your thoughts and what kind of action you want to take, right? So to begin, let's start with the most obvious. The number one is the physical rest. So here's the thing: it's not just about lying down. It means taking a break from the physical activities that we do all day, right? Physical rest comes in two forms. One is active rest and a passive rest. So when you say active rest, you can think about yoga, stretching, massages, or even a gentle walk. That's an active conscious rest. Passive rest is all you're about your quality sleep, or a power nap you take, which is refreshing, which is rejuvenating you. Yeah, so for example, professionals, athletes, right, like Virat Kohli, Neeraj Chopra, or Mary Kom, they swear by active recovery for physical fitness. They're stretching massages, even short walks, works wonders for them between the training sessions. They do that. So for me, my tip is if you have a desk job like me, then I have set a reminder every hour, to stretch or take that break from the regular thing, or at least move from my desk. And if you can do that quick 15-minute break, it can re-energize you. So the second one is about mental rest. Okay, now we knew about the physical rest. The thing is mental rest. Even if you feel like your brain is running or overdrive, in today's digital world, we are constantly bombarded with a lot of information, right? So mental rest is about hitting the pause button for your mind. Here's how you can incorporate it. Turn off notifications on your devices, even if it is just for 1 hour. It works wonders. So practice mindfulness or deep breathing exercise for your mind to get that calmness. Write down all those nagging funny thoughts, sometimes to free up your mental space. I was always told you about Einstein, right? He takes power naps when stuck in a problem. So when he did that, it helped him to come up with the greatest ideas. So that's why we need a mental break. And I do a Pomodoro technique from the time management concept. So 25 minutes of focused work I do and a 5-minute break I take. That's definitely a game changer because my phone keeps beeping every 25 minutes. If you want to stay productive without feeling drained, you want that energy, it really works wonder. Try it out. Okay. And third is the emotional rest. So when it's emotional rest is giving yourself permission to be vulnerable. It's about saying, I'm not okay right now. And allowing yourself that space to feel that, and take a break from all the emotional demands you have from your circle. How can you create emotional rest? You have to be stop people pleasing. If you're not comfortable, walk away from that zone. Journal your feelings. That's my great go-to, tool, both the good and the bad. So you are able to realize. Yeah, and talk to a trusted friend or a therapist. So, friends, it's no sin, talking to a therapist. And most importantly, which even I am struggling, is to say no without guilt, and also to unnecessary commitments. Like you can draw that line. Uh, for example, Deepika Padukone is a classic example. She shared her emotional struggles, right? It just not helped her, but she has inspired millions of people to prioritize mental health. It really works wonder. So don't hold your emotions, practice self love, and say I need a break, because you can't serve anything from an empty cup, so you need to be served well. Say I need some time for myself, set that healthy boundaries. So check my blog on self love, guys. It's interesting. I've detailed it out in more sensible activities. My tip is, take 10 minutes break, go for a walk, sit in a garden, or just look at the sky, or do a stargazing. It's really magical. I promise that. And next one is interesting. Okay, we spoke about physical rest, mental rest, and emotional rest, right? Now it's sensory rest. That's the fourth one. Have you heard of it before? Sensory rest. So, uh, yes, we get exposed to screens, bright lights, constant noise. So they are everywhere, right? So sensory rest means stepping back and giving your senses a break. So we create that space for our body, our mind to, reset, find calmness. So just imagine loud noise, TV running in your hall all the time. Unplug that. At least do that before 1 hour before going to the bed. Spend some time in silence or walking in nature, or put a noise cancelling headphone to block out unnecessary sounds and listen to what you love. Like for me, I'm in the working, right? So lot of Zoom calls. but just every Zoom call, I close my eyes and take that deep breath for a minute. It's really a good rest for our sensory organs. My eyes are in rest. I rejuvenate with my uh, pressure points what I work on. It really works wonder. You should try that. Yeah. And so these are all about the sensory rest. And my best tip is, um, I do a stargazing. That's my favorite time. Just after my dinner, if you can, I just walk out and look for stars around. You might say that you don't have you can't see stars. So create a tech-free zone at home. It's really worth, if possible, you should do that. Yeah, I want to do that. I'm exploring the possibilities. Okay. Then comes the social rest. So, not all social interactions, what we do, are energizing. Some relationships really lifts us up while others drains us. Even if you call somebody, you're not really pleasant talking to them, right? So, social rest is all about finding balance. So spend time with people who actually uplifts you and avoid those toxic relationships, or even the overwhelming social obligations. Take time for yourself to recharge, to embrace that social rest. For example, I got a lot of wedding cards in the last wedding season, I think. In the parallel, we had planned a trip, or a solo date kind of a opportunity. Wherever possible, I was able to do that. So it's important that taking that break from to restore ourselves, rejuvenate ourselves. So can you do a coffee break? Can you a week full of meetings and interactions you would have had, can you go like weekend for a self-care on a particular hobby you are doing? My favorite pastime is podcasting. I do this on the weekend. So I know a friend who does a digital detox, where she don't engage in social media, including WhatsApp, to recharge socially. I I know another friend who will be on social media on a particular hours only, and no apps like Insta or a Twitter installed on the phone. And my sister, she has no notifications on the phone, so we have to really call her to reach out to her. So try what works for you, like digital detox day, no social media, no WhatsApp, just whatever works wonders for you. You should try it out, right? So the sixth one is creative rest. So, remember the last time you were awestruck, maybe looking at a sunrise or a sunset or a piece of art, or even reading a great book. So, creative rest is about reigniting that wonder, being that child in your heart. So, can you recall such moment now when where you experience something for the very first time and let you like, you know you're dumbstruck? Yeah, perhaps it could be watching the waves in the ocean. For me, it's seeing a peacock dance here, standing under a sky full of stars, or seeing a newborn baby smile and doing all the masti, right? So it could be any remarkable milestone which you have achieved in your life. Those moments, right? It may have a deep sense of wonder with us, don't they? You can still rejuvenate that moment, that what you did, how you felt, and all of that. For me, I can't forget the breathtaking view of Kashmir, filled with snow. And even seeing dinosaurs in a science museum too was exciting for me. So, how you can embrace it? Look at the possibilities, like, visit a museum, a park, or an art gallery. Try a new hobby, what works for you. Painting is a good one. If you don't like that, write or cook or do something what helps you. Look at your hobby list, that will help you. And surround yourself with such inspiration. It will motivate you. Um, have you all seen Harry Potter movie or read that book? So J.K. Rowling came up with the idea of Harry Potter while sitting in a cafe. letting her mind wander. So dedicate, 1 day a month to explore something new, something, doing uncomfortable thing. It will bring, I think it'll spark fresh ideas and recharge your mind. Yeah, go for it. And the last one is the spiritual rest. So spiritual rest is about connecting with something greater than yourself. It's not necessarily religious, it's about finding purpose and meaning in what you do. So how to integrate spiritual, it's again not about visiting temple or a church or any holy place. It's about dedicating time daily to engage in the prayer, meditation, or start a gratitude practice, spending time at your comfort zone, or volunteering for a cause which you care about. You can go, also teach in schools. People are looking for such volunteers, so like for Gandhi, right? He found spiritual rejuvenation through daily prayers. How many of you do daily prayers? For me, it is journaling. While Mother Teresa, found hers in serving others, right? She did that selflessly. So for me, I begin that 5 minutes in the morning, and at the before I go to bed on practicing gratitude. That had really made an impact to me. So look for my episode 17. Okay, I have discussed more on journaling there, what helps and how it can help you. Boost your activities every day. And while we are talking about the rest, right, I definitely want to talk about the 5 essential pillars I follow on a healthy lifestyle. Actually, it had transformed my health, my lifestyle, and as it has actually impacted my family also. Like I keep sipping water to stay hydrated. Nutrition, I've switched to natural, colorful, unprocessed meals, which has made my eating joyful. Sleep, I'm still working on it. It's a quality sleep, but I am time conscious now. I go to sleep. Definitely don't stretch. I don't do binge watch. I go back and sleep on time. Physical activity, at least 20% is required to keep me active, to productive. I do desk yoga because my most of the work is at desk. And mindset, you have a positive mindset, but then practicing gratitude and positivity in everything I face in life. This has inspired many people around me also, and I have lost 20 kgs with the small changes I have brought in my life. So, friends, we discussed 7 types of rest: physical, mental, emotional, sensory, social, creative, and spiritual rest. So, we need to practice them day in and day out, and we need to be the inspiration for ourselves. So, let's pledge, this next 6 months to value and prioritize rest, not just as a luxury, but as a necessity for thriving life. So, as the next generation, right, is going to face more health challenges than we do. Agree? Technology, fast paced lifestyles, and poor food habits. It's going to make staying healthy a constant effort. But we can inspire them through our actions. So, let's focus on small daily habit, stay consistent lifelong, and health is not a journey. Health is definitely a journey but not a destination. So to conclude, friends, the art of rest, 7 steps of serenity in this busy world. Your body is the only permanent address you will ever own, and it is your responsibility, your asset, and your life partner. So take care of your body with intention and love. Follow rest, and let's commit small but powerful changes. Remember that being healthy, it's not a trend, it's a timeless necessity. So stay rested, stay fit, stay positive, stay healthy, stay inspired, and always remember it all begins with you. Thank you.